Having spent more than any other Premier League last summer, it could come as a surprise to many if Arsenal were to splurge on their squad again in January. Mikel Arteta's men have enjoyed a remarkable turnaround in fortunes. After a disastrous start to the season left them rock bottom of the table following the first 3 games. However, without a defeat to their name since August, the Gunners have risen as high as 5th in the league, thanks in large part to the 6 signings they made in the summer window. With that in mind, Arteta may view further additions as the key to a serious charge for Champions League football next season and bolster his squad even further. Almost all of the £140 million spent in the summer went into making Arsenal a stronger defensive unit. As the task now turns to forming a more cohesive attack, Andy has taken a glance at 4 players the Gunners could sign in the winter window. Though the Gunners currently have both Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Alexandre Lacazette to call upon, the age profile of the pair means centre-forward is likely to be the next position Arsenal need to strengthen. Recent reports suggested the Arsenal hierarchy had identified Fiorentina's Dusan Vlahovic as their primary target before the 21-year-old had rejected their advances due to holding out hope a bigger club would make a bid. As a result, Real Madrid forward Luka Jovic is the latest name linked with a move to North London via reports from Spanish outlet AS. Despite having 4 years left to run on his deal at the Santiago Bernabeu, the young Serbian international has fallen out of favour under Los Blancos boss Carlo Ancelotti. Arsenal are rumoured to be the Premier League club harbouring the most interest in the striker, who has now come to the logical conclusion he must leave Madrid for more playing time. One of the most highly sought playmakers in the Bundesliga, Bayer Leverkusen star Florian Wirtz is wanted by Arsenal, as per Catalan outlet El Nacional. 14 goal contributions in 13 games across all competitions has led to a huge wave of interest in Wirtz from a number of European super clubs. Both Real Madrid and Arsenal's Premier League rivals Chelsea are also in the race for his signature, with Thomas Tuchel's Blues thought to be of more interest than Arsenal to the player. However, Wirtz is ultimately holding out for a move to Barcelona, a club he is rumoured to be a huge fan of and now managed by his idol and former midfield maestro Xavi. Given the La Liga giants' financial struggles, Arsenal's board may still harbour some optimism that a deal can be done. Belgian outlet Voetbal België report that the Gunners are interested in Club Brugge star Noah Lang. Primarily a right-sided attacker, Lang's arrival would spell bad news for Arsenal's record signing Nicolas Pepe, who has already struggled for minutes this season. The Gunners' lack of Champions League football could be a stumbling block to any kind of move, especially given German outfit Borussia Mönchengladbach are also interested in the Dutchman. Irrespective of Arsenal's absence in Europe, they are likely to have a greater spending power than Mönchengladbach and could provide a more tempting offer for Bruges to mull over. With just Emile Smith-Rowe and Martin Odegaard to call upon in terms of attacking midfielders, Arteta may turn to a fellow Spaniard in Real Madrid's Marco Asensio. Much like Jovic, Asensio has fallen down the pecking order at the Bernabeu and is keen on exploring his options elsewhere. One of the biggest weapons in Asensio's armoury is his versatility, able to play on both flanks. The 25-year-old has already been recommended to the Gunners. Former Real midfielder Steve McManaman told Horse Racing, if he was to move to a club next year he'd say it would be Arsenal. Aubameyang's coming to the end of his career, or he's certainly into his 30s. And with Lacazette in a similar position and coming to the end of his contract, Asensio could be at a club where he'd probably have more joy of playing. Whilst the likes of Emile Smith-Rowe and Bukayo Saka have been star performers for the Gunners this term, Arteta is always keen for strength in depth and to bolster his options. And if he makes numerous moves in January, then there could be a chance of a very different starting lineup being available to him if he chooses to rotate his options.